Sell your debt-ridden company today for free and walk off from all the debts and sail into the sunset. Nah, listen, in the world of corporate insolvency, if something sounds too good to be true, it generally is. Now, I'm going to tell you a story about a guy called John. John has a limited company. He owes 50 grand in a bounce back loan, 50 grand to the revenue, about 50 grand to suppliers, and 50 grand to a company that is personally guaranteed, a funding institution. He also has an 80 grand overdrawn director's loan. Didn't know that, John, until he rang us, but very soon we discovered that he took 80 grand too much out of the company. So the company has no assets, no cash at the bank, no money owed in, not a hope in hell of recovery. So I tell John, listen, John, you're insolvent. It's important you seek insolvency advice, and based on what you've told me, you need to get this company into voluntary liquidation as a matter of urgency. I discussed the situation with one of the insolvency practitioners, and I send John a proposal to consider. And basically, what this was going to do, it was going to cost John 5 grand to liquidate, and he needed to pay 30 grand back on his overdrawn, 80 grand overdrawn director's loan, based on his personal financial situation, affordability, and personal assets. Now, then he calls me and he tells me, Chris, thanks for your help, but I've had an offer to buy my company. He just needs to part with 6 grand to the company who's going to buy his company and put it into liquidation. And he was told he'll just be able to get on with his life and sail off into the sunset. I can't begin to tell you how many times I've had directors ask me this type of question. You know, and they always say, listen, is it real? Is it kosher? You know, I've got a debt-ridden company and somebody wants to buy it off me. Chris, is it a good idea? No, it's a terrible idea. And it's a terrible idea for a number of reasons, which I'm going to outline to you now. So let's say John parted with his 6 grand. And then this company put his business into liquidation, or it got wound up, compulsory liquidation. Whether it's an insolvency practitioner or the official receiver, they're going to go back over the last 3 years to look at the company failure. It's almost insignificant who the director is in the final 10 minutes of a 90-minute match. So they're still going to go back and look at you and look at what you've done. You know, you could still be made personally liable for debts. You could still be disqualified for acting improperly. There's loads of stuff that could go wrong. You know, another thing, he's got a PG. The bank who's lent him that money are still going to claim on John for his personal guarantee. They don't care who the director is now. It was John who put his house up for security when he took the 50 grand. So don't be caught out. Take advice early, you know, to maximise the options that you've got available. Take more than one bit of advice. You know, I love it when somebody rings me and go, Chris, I've spoken to a few people. Fantastic. You don't have to just trust what I'm telling you. It's important stuff, this. You know, don't fall prey to scams. I hope this has been helpful. Please, if you enjoy our video, subscribe to it. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment. And if you want a natter, get in touch with us today for some free, independent and impartial advice. Thank you.